You've been waiting all your life for such a moment as this to see myself in Mel's black screen.
Hello, hello.
We are here. Mel is apparently feeling shy tonight and has decided she doesn't want to show her face to you guys. You are not worthy. You are not worthy of seeing her countenance.
Y'all couldn't handle it.
You would be out. You would just be mind blown. Seriously. So, sorry guys.
Yeah.
The party started early for me, so I'm gonna. Yeah.
Well, soon, I'll at least give them something to look at. So.
Oh shit! I didn't know you guys see the ball that clearly. Good thing I'm not monetized, huh?
I'd say
Also, I
so.
don't think that matters really, does it?
What?
Me doing smoking weed on a live stream. I mean, we know people who do it
Yeah, we do.
because I said, "Oh, at least I'm not monetized" or something like that. Hey, June. Hey, Robert. How are you guys today? I hope everybody's
Welcome,
good.
welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, Jacob's here. I see him come in. The guppy guy. Oh, Jacob. I don't know if I told you on the Discord or not. I think I did. I think I showed you the video of the female guppy that I had that had the long tail. Like I know you breed guppies and stuff. Have you ever seen a female with that long of a tail? Like it's almost like a male's tail. It's weird. June's smoking right now. Hell yeah.
She's
So,
very manly. A handsome guppy.
she's really pretty. You saw her, didn't you, Mel?
Yeah,
The
you
video of
showed
the
me.
long fin plex guppy. Like,
Yep, it makes you not want to give up on that line, right?
yeah, no, she's the reason I had given up when I knew Plex was gone. I put them all together, my culls, along with my regular ones, put them all together in one tank and started selling them. Literally, but like $15 for a bag full of guppies. It had at least 40 guppies in it. And then I saw her and I was like, I'm not, no. I have to at least try to do something. Unless they tell me that I have to get rid of all my tanks and I have no other choice, I'm keeping her and I'm keeping. There's some Plex boys too. There's some boys in there that look just like Plex did. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to take the ones that would be my pick out and try to start over. So, yeah, Jacob, you're
Yeah.
probably right. It probably isn't just a recessive gene being expressed, but I'm hoping to get that to express more often. Breed it in and keep it in the gene pool. Yeah, exactly. That's my plan. I hope so. That would be awesome. I haven't seen many long fin guppies, male or female guppies. I mean, but
So I still got those guppies. Speaking of guppies, the um koi guppies I got off Brandon, they're still
yeah, the snake skin cobra
in the
koi,
tote. Yeah, they're making hundreds more of themselves in said
awesome.
tote.
They're
So
doing well in
that's,
like 28 too.
yeah, well, like they weren't making as many when they were in the 29. I don't know, like, exactly why. I mean, I put them in the tote. They have a lot more floating plant. They had floating plants in the 29, but I feel like they ate their babies more in the tank for whatever reason than they have been in the
Was
tote.
there less cover?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, there's less cover than there is in the tote as like in direct comparison, but it
Right.
wasn't like sparse or nothing. So
No, I get it.
I don't know. Not asking too many questions though. Not looking to give horse in the
Not
mouth
yeah,
there.
not looking that gives horse in the mouth. I don't blame you.
Mm,
These guys are doing really good. I haven't seen any babies from the ones that you sent me in my tank since I sold what I thought was a breeding colony. But I will tell you that there are more guppies in here just by like one or two than what I put in here originally. I'm like 80%, 83% certain that there's one or two more guppies in here than I remember putting in. So I think there might have been a baby or two, and they might have either slipped in or and were with hiding, or they were born in here and was hiding. But most of the ones I put in were all too small to have babies at the time. So I'm not really sure. They had to have been babies already, when I put them in here. So,
Right.
but yeah, I had sold what I thought was the colony. Well, I had sold what I thought was the colony, and there was like 3 left in the tank that Anita didn't get out. And when I saw them, I was like, oh, whatever, I'll just throw them in. I'll throw them into the 28. And then I found in the mystery fry tank, the one that it turned out to be the honey gouramis, there were 3 or 4 of them, like teeny tiny babies I didn't know were in there that were guppies that had gotten left in there when I took the pregnant females out. And I put them all in there. So now I've got a nice little colony of cobra koi snakeskin guppies in my 28 gallon.
I'm glad you kept them. They look good with the honey gouramis.
They do that orange and yellow and black and all that together. And then you've got the pygmy cories and the albino pygmy cories, the rosy loaches, and then you've got Mr. Monet for a big splash of different color. It
You
looks
mean
pretty
Professor Grumpy Gills?
good. Yeah. Yes, he's so funny. He really is Professor Grumpy Gills. He thinks he's funny. You should have seen him when I put him back in there after all the plants died and I pulled all the plant matter out. Because, when the nitrofurazone hit the plants and the plants all died, there was a bunch of like clumps of dead plants everywhere. And he would lay on them and try to lay on them, and they would just like disintegrate under his weight. And I felt so bad for him because he kept just being pathetic. He would jump over there, he would like lay onto a leaf, and the leaf would just fall apart. And he would just go to the next one and he just kept doing it. So when I pulled all the gunk out, all the dead plants and stuff out to replace it with new ones, he was just distraught for the longest time. He put himself in those little caves. He tucked himself in little tiny corners. He acted like he was going to die. I really worried for him for a little bit. And then when I put the other plants in there, he started going around and just like looking around and stuff and reacclimating himself. And he looked like an old man going, yeah, well, it doesn't have a sink here. It doesn't have a second bathroom, but I guess it'll do. Yeah.
Wow.
Funny. So, Jim says cats would break my rig. Yes, probably. Oh, Henry's here. Hello, Henry. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. June says all her current fish are babies. What happened to June says I got fish from Jose. Don't remember what they are, but they're adorable. Hey, David's here. Oh shit, we forgot the banner. Sorry, David. Nobody can send you sticklets today. We forgot the banner. My apologies. We'll make sure to do it next time, though. Don't worry. We'll make sure. Don't worry.
What a screw up, Shirley.
Huh?
I said, what a screw up.
Screw up? Maybe I'm not
Screw
hearing.
up.
I don't know. What is it?
You screwed up.
No, I don't do that. I don't ever screw up. What are you talking about? I'm just kidding. I just had to take you for a walk for a minute. David says he is worried. But yeah.
Right, we should probably check your temperature, make sure everything's all right.
I don't know. I'm pretty delirious. No, I'm good. I wish I had a reason to be the way I am. I'm just the way I am because I'm the way I am.
So, do you have any news?
Do I have any what?
News? I know you have news, but I'm just trying to see if you remember.
I don't. What news do I have?
You showed me you've got a dominant male happening.
Oh my God, my beta alba marginata. No,
Yeah.
my Hachiensis. Sorry, wrong beta.
Yes.
Yes, I have a beautiful male coloring up, and you would say that whenever I've got this thing on the stupid charger. Okay, it's charging right now, and it was almost dead. So give me a little bit. If you remind me a little bit later, I'll show everybody the bed of my Hachiensis that is coloring up because he is beautiful. He's got this like bluish green iridescence. He's gorgeous. Well, you saw him.
Yeah, they were all unimpressive gray fish just a week ago, probably.
Yeah, and he just exploded out of nowhere. So I can't wait. I think they're gonna be fun. Speaking of, if anybody needs Beta Mahachiensis babies, I've got probably 30 of them. Not sure how many pairs yet, but you can look me up and we will have a discussion because I'd really like to get these guys to new homes. I mean, I'm not in any huge hurry, as in like I'm not in a rush and nothing bad's gonna happen if I don't get rid of them. It's not a fire sale. It's not all gotta go now, now, now. So I'm just I'm gonna try to find them good homes and stuff, but I'm not like I'm a little leery on pricing them because like Dan's has them for like $100 a pair.
Well, Dan's prices
Yeah,
are always super
yeah, I know. That's
inflated.
what I'm saying. It's high. Everybody else has got them like $30 each, or like 55 or so, 55 or 60 for a pair. So fire sale coming, June says. So yeah, I offered some to my LFS. Well, I offered a pair because the guy that I deal with there a lot now, one of the guys, is like a beta fanatic, and I honestly thought maybe it would buy me some goodwill. But then I found out that they're blocked from making any purchases outside their wholesale purchases for a couple of weeks. So now he's just pissed off that he can't have a wild beta pair. So that didn't do me a whole lot of good. I gave him my number. I reminded him of my number and let him and tell him if he was able to set something up to get a pair, let me know. And if I had anything left, I would offer him one. So he's like, I really appreciate that.
I got really disheartening, sad news. At least to me.
Oh,
I found out, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but recently that Tropical Fish Co. closed, and it made me really sad. I was really rooting for it.
yeah.
Like,
What is it? What? I didn't even hear.
yeah,
What the fuck?
yep,
What happened?
exactly. I don't know. I mean, last I talked to Jody, she said that it wasn't like taken off like really fast or nothing, but that's normal for any new
Yeah.
business.
For the first year, like
Especially,
businesses like got cuts a loss usually.
yeah, and she like didn't have like a whole lot of variety yet,
Right.
but she was just starting, and I got my two blue marble angels and my red lizard whiptail cats from her.
That's where I got my blue galeras.
Yeah, and she just said that it wasn't taken off like really fast or anything, but it's like I told her, I said, like it takes time when you open up a new business, and I know because like I started my own business, and
Right.
I'm still waiting for it to be as busy as I want it to be,
Yeah. But yeah,
um
like the first year or so, you're supposed to expect in the red. You're not going to
right.
make profit the
I
first year
think
or
it I
so.
think it was open it was open at least a year. I don't remember exactly how long it was going, but like yeah, I
Yeah.
just got the news and it made me really sad
Yeah, man, it would make me sad too. I would love to know
because
what
I felt
happened.
I felt like it was the better dance.
Yeah, right.
Like it was the reasonable but still like quality dance is what I
Oh,
thought.
um, June says she lost a pair of I don't know how to pronounce that. Patote, whatever. Betas to ick. Henry wants to know what happened. We don't know yet. And June says they close. Yes, it looks like they close. And Henry said he was saving up to buy fish from her. Well, Henry, you can buy fish from me. I've got tons of Mahachiensis.
Well, I think you can still do that, Henry. You reach out to her, like, she may still,
She probably still has
have
stock from the
something.
store. I mean, that doesn't just disappear because she has to close the store. So she probably has
Right.
stock that she could sell, that she would sell.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know that, she'd have stuff to sell, like, even before the business. So, like,
Right.
you might reach out to her and just see what she has. Um, But yeah, no, I'm super bummed about it.
I am too now. I was the next. I I contacted Dan's about the female blue gularis, and he wants to go through some convoluted thing that I can't afford in order for me to get a female or two from him, a blue gularis. And I guess
Of course yeah, of course he can't make it easy
right. Well,
or
it
simple.
doesn't make any sense. He wants me to buy two pairs and then he refund me for the males. I don't know if he can do that. Why he just charge me for the
So
females? And he won't answer
it's
me as to how much.
probably because you have to like buy the pairs through his site. Like he can't
Yeah,
just list the females.
yeah, that makes
So
sense. But then he wouldn't tell
yeah.
me how much he was going to refund me or how much I was going to be paying for the female. So, and everybody's like, well, people are like, well, 50-50 would probably be what it is. But yeah, but in some cases, when people sell males and females separate, they sell the males for more because the females are worth less because most people only get them for breeding or as a pair to the male, and they don't get them by themselves because they're not super full of color and stuff. So I don't know if I'm looking at paying more or getting refunded more for the male or if they're going to do it 50-50. I need to know how much I'm going to be putting out so I know how much I can worry about covering. Being the moneyless
Right.
maven means I don't have the luxury of going, oh, well, I'll worry about it later. No, I have to worry about it before I spend that penny, or that penny's going to get me screwed. So, um,
Yeah, I mean it would make sense. I mean my money's on 50-50, but it would make sense that the colorful, like more desirable male is
yeah,
more expensive than the female that nobody would want because she's not as colorful.
right.
But my money's on probably half and half is what
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't think
bet
that he's
on.
going to give me
Or
back any money.
you bet on the worst and you bet on the worst and you just like expect the worst, hope for the
Right.
best as far as money goes.
Right, but I don't really have a lot of leeway or room to be able to do that bet on the worst or hope on the best and bet on the worst. I don't really have the extra money to do that. I've got to know, you know what I mean? It's just, which it would be fine, but I asked him 4 times, and it's just kind of ridiculous for him to dodge the question 4 times. So, and I was going to sell him Mahachaensis, but I'm a little worried about that because he wants me to give him a price per fish plus shipping per fish, how much that would cost altogether. And then he will take that price that I charge him and charge 4 times the amount I charge him, not including shipping. So he's paying me shipping and for the fish, but he's getting paid for shipping and the fish separately. So it's like, I could see if he was like, tell me how much you want per fish and then I'll cover the shipping. I could see that. But to tell me um, to link in the shipping with the fish and I'm not supposed to get I can't get any profit on the fish itself. I mean, I'm going to make a profit too. So I'm just
Right.
like,
It kind of sounds like you lose by selling him
yeah,
the fish versus anywhere else.
right. So I'm just going to, like, if I get to the point where I have too many, for whatever reason that may happen, I don't see that happening. But if for whatever reason I get too many, I'll fucking give them away before I'll go through all that trouble because I'm not packing up boxes and spending money on boxes and shipping for him to, charge 4 times the price. Because if people
Right.
buy for 4 times the price, then I at least think they'll do it, at least for my price. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know. I get that if he's a big name guy and that he's got to make his bottom line and stuff like that. But I don't know why, but the part where he said add the shipping in to the cost of the fish kind of pissed me off. I was like, no, 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 no. I'm good, thank you. So, oh, Jim said everything's sold out on the site. Damn. Henry wants to know when did the store close?
What, tropical fish go?
Yeah,
I would assume recently. I mean, I didn't really get a whole lot of details. I haven't asked Jody about it. I just heard that the site wasn't working and that she closed
right.
down not too long ago. But no, it hasn't been very long.
Really, honestly, I would love to spread the bed of Mahachiensis throughout the fish fam. I really would. I would love to, but I can't. Like, the way it's going right now, I can't just give fish away. And I don't want to be like, hey, I'd love for you to have one. Will you pay for one? You know, because that's kind of shitty. But at the same time, where I'm at right now, I have to recoup something from what the care and the time I put in them. I don't have the extra to not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel bad. I want to just be like, here, guys, take them, whatever. And I can do that with my local fish club too. Like I can get breeders points, breeders awards points and stuff by sharing them and donating some to the auction or sharing some with the fish club locals, which is fine, great. But how am I going to feed my other fish when I give away these fish that were supposed to bring in money to pay for feeding the other fish? So I'm not at the point yet where I can take a little in, take a little for the team. I'm at the point where I have to cover everything or else fish go hungry. Oh no, don't you do that. You're not allowed. My electric blue cars that I've got about 40 of in my 75-gallon are starting to shimmy at each other. So
Cute.
they're obviously old enough to breed.
Is
Yeah, I've
that
got
like
like
a mating thing or like a
yeah, well, it's
dominance
both. It can
territory
be
thing?
aggressive. It can be if it's to male, it's aggression. If it's male to female, it's usually breeding. But you don't know until they've laid eggs or haven't laid eggs. So yeah. Oh, Henry and June are sad. I'm sorry, guys. We don't want you to be sad. It does suck though. It really does because I was thinking we had another like place that I could buy from friends and buy from somebody that I knew that would take care of it and everything, and that I knew I could trust because I knew them. You know what I mean? So that kind of sucks, and I think it sucks for them too because Jody was doing so well and she was like really putting a lot into it. So anyway, so different conversation because now I'm sad. Yes, Fish Fam link. Like what you say, make it official. Like and subscribe. Not customary. Obligatory, shameless plug. Oh, we got a shameless plug you too, Mel. Mel's got a channel too if you don't know, and go to it and subscribe because she's awesome and she hasn't done live streams yet, but she's going to because I'm going to kick her in the ass and make her do them one day when she stops working for like 5 minutes. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Anything on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're just quiet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, my earbud, you press it like you touch it wrong and it turns the mic off.
Yeah, I have to be careful with mine too. That's why I don't have mine in. You says hello.
Yeah. Well,
Henry
I
says
can hear
hello.
you better with it in.
I can hear better too, but I'm so bad about like messing with my ears and stuff. I hit buttons by accident. I did not want to ruin that. So
Yeah, I was wondering that too, Henry. I was like, should they just bought all those fish tanks and set up that
yeah,
warehouse for all those fish? Like, I wonder, like, I don't know. Like I said, I
it's not
haven't
like they
really,
have,
I
it's
don't
not,
have much of a scoop other than that it's done, so.
and it's not like they have a huge resale value. So they're going to be taking one really hard on that one.
Yeah, yeah, they bought a lot of tanks.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
and
says
it
he'll
was
fix
really
everything.
nice.
Yeah, it was.
It was a really nice warehouse.
I wondered because
That
I subbed to their channel and I hadn't heard anything from them for a while. Like I hadn't seen anything posted. And I thought it was just the
right.
algorithm and the stupid shit that YouTube does, but nope, apparently not. So anyway. So does anybody want
Yeah.
to see tanks or hey, you know what? Speaking of you, there's 60 of you in here, you 60 you suckers. I shouldn't call you. No, I didn't mean it. Anyway. Does anybody want to come up and show their tanks or show fish or talk, hang out? Me and Mel would love to have somebody come chat with us. Nice fish room, big. Yes.
Yeah, she's sick of talking to me.
Yeah, I talk to her constantly, every day. And actually,
Hmm.
saying she's sick of talking to me. She just won't admit it because she's too nice. Henry, you should get up here and show us some of your stuff. Come on. You know how famous I would be, the Henry. got on a live stream, and it was Shirley's. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know why I sounded like a seagull, but it worked. Somebody needs to come say hi. We want to see tanks because you guys have seen my tanks, and which I'm fine with showing them again if you want to, especially since I've got Sicario, the Goblin, and Stavi now. They're really cool.
Yeah, you got any fish that you haven't shown, so
I do. I thought I showed them last week.
not Sicario
I didn't get it this week. I
and
got it last week, I thought. Okay.
I don't know. You might have, but I don't think so.
Okay. How about this? Who wants to see Sicario, the Goblin, and Stavi? And if you don't want to see them, why not? Why not? What's wrong with you? Yeah. The only reason why I'm hesitating is because my phone is on a stand. Then Miss Barbara Jackson, she's so cool. It's so funny. I guess she saw me struggling with my phone the last couple of live streams because I can't find the adapter to my tripod that holds it, and I don't have a laptop, and so I don't have a way to use the cameras that I have. So I'm struggling with my phone. I think she saw it and she noticed it. And so she sent me a phone stand. And so I'm using that. That's what I've got it on right now. It's working pretty well. So I don't know if she's in here or not. Usually Barbara says hi if she's in here, but if you are in here, Barbara, hello and thank you. It's definitely helpful. So, but yeah, if everybody wants to, we'll go see Sicario and the Goblin. I think June already knows what Sicario is because I think I told her already because I got too excited.
I'm sure they want to.
Yeah, I'm just being lazy. Okay, fine, whatever. I should go show them. Oh shit, I can't. We're charging. give me about 10 or 15 more minutes so that way the phone can charge a little bit more. Because remember, I'm supposed to show the Mahachianthus too. The male that's yeah.
So for once, it's all your fault and not mine.
Yes, for once. Oh my God, Mel, you can breathe for once. It's my fault this time, which is really weird because nothing bad is ever my fault. Everything good is always my fault. That's just the way life is. That's the number one rule. Death and taxes is certain, and Shirley is always the result of the good things.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, exactly. You should because it's true. Because Shirley doesn't lie. Ever. Never. I think I've had a little too much of my coffee.
Your coffee or your vodka or both?
Do they have to be different?
No. That's why I said both.
Yeah, exactly. Henry says, at the moment I'm cooking because we are having a lot of people over tomorrow for Father's Day. Well, do you know there's things called mobile phones? Move your shit around. Tell me. Oh, I can't. Oh, I don't know if I can show you the Mahachianthus baby tank is perpetually cloudy because of course overfeeding and stuff, but it's going through some sort of a hold on, I'll show you. It's horrible. And we'll do that. See how
We
bad
like
it is?
horrible.
Yeah. Here, let me put the light over where it's in the middle of where you can actually see. See the bacterial bloom is horrendous.
Oh
I can't
wow.
get rid of it. Yeah, I put peroxide in earlier, but it takes like 2 days for it to clear up with peroxide. So
Have you tried like filter floss?
no, I don't have a hog to put on the back of it, or to put on it right now. Yeah.
Is
Where?
it new?
Yeah, I just put it up a couple weeks ago.
The tank?
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, it's new.
Did
So I'm not. It's not
you
unexpected. It's not unexpected. I knew there was going to be a bacterial bloom because the food I use causes cloudiness anyway, and a few ammonia
you
spikes. So I knew
see
there was going to be.
you
Huh?
say that, but like I've talked to other because I'm kind of like on the fence about trying it myself. But I've talked to other people who say that they don't have that problem with it. So
Well,
like I
I'm
don't.
fully aware that a lot of it is because of me overfeeding. But like I said, these were babies, so I was overfeeding for that particular reason. but they just
I mean, they look healthy enough.
yeah, they're pretty good. I wish that one
They're
would come out
cute.
here. I don't know where he's at.
He'll be out. Just be patient.
Oh, I can be patient. It's just everybody else I'm
No,
working.
you can't. You can't be
You're right. I
patient.
can't. Shut up
It's
now. Shut up now.
impossible.
I'm really bad at being patient. You're right. Shut up. I'm trying to get him a good cool
Are all
view.
of those females or some of
No,
those
some
like
of them are
colored
males.
down
Like that
males?
one right there I'm pointing at is a male. But he's not
Okay.
colored up because there's another male in here that's colored up somewhere. And he's the boss of the tank. And so because he's the boss of the tank, the others aren't coloring up as quickly as oh, here he is. Here he is. Fuck. Oh, he's in that fucking come on.
Slow movements.
There he is.
He'll come back
He's right there. By the hose.
by the hose.
By the airline tubing. Just sitting
Oh, you
still.
mean by the rock?
Yeah. Well, I meant by the tubing because it's right there.
Yeah, he's not as dark as he was
No, I know.
when I saw him.
I know. I think I scared him when I turned the light on. But he's not nowhere near as dark as he was.
Oh, the light was just off.
Yeah. Well, no, when you
That
saw
would
him
be
before,
why.
I had him up. It was just when I moved the light, I scared him, I think, and that's what caused him to lose his color.
Yeah, well, like it's like schmutz. Like I turn the light off and
Yeah.
she goes white,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I turn
yeah.
it back on. I turn it back on, and it takes her some time to color back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what. Oh, he's starting to color up. He's starting to color up. He's starting to color up. Can you see him? Ah, damn it. He's on the bottom.
Yep, yep, yep. He's getting darker. Yeah, I see him.
Okay, maybe if I come back, he'll be.
Yeah, leave the light on him. Come revisit it.
I shall be right back. I shall come right back. I'm going to show you guys now the beautiful, beautiful Sicario and the Goblin. Here's the Goblin.
Why'd you name it Sicario? What is that?
Because Sicario is the hitman for the cartels, South American
That's what
cartel.
I thought. That is what I
And
thought that was.
yeah, and since they're from South America, then here's Mr. the Goblin, who I'm
He's
not completely.
bigger.
Yeah, he is a lot bigger. And look at him, he's so bright. He's just gorgeous. And I love these. These are my new favorite Tetras, Buenos Aires Tetras. They are spastic as hell. They are like even worse than Danios. But let me tell you something. They will definitely make a lot of interesting movement in your tank. Sicario's saying hello. Look, he's got black around his edge of his fins.
So which one's Sicario?
Sicario is that one right there. The Oscar.
Gotcha.
And then where is Goblin?
Didn't they say he was supposed to be a lemon?
Yeah, he's supposed to be a lemon Oscar.
He looks pretty white to me.
Yeah, it does me too. So that was it. Okay, hold on. I'll show you guys the jungle tank too. You guys are
That
gonna get
tank
a
is
kick out of
looking
this.
good.
There's all my plants on top. My electric blue Acaras. I love it. It's got my Ivanacara bimaculata, as you can see. There's one right there. Right there. They get along pretty well. The Ivanacaras don't come out too much, but they do get along pretty well.
I see one.
Did you see him?
You've got a fish store full of electric blue cars.
Yes, I do.
No shortage of them.
No, but it's so funny because whenever I was going to my LFS before they had their little pause on buying, I would ask them every once in a while if they needed electric blue cars. They're like, "Well, if you have to get rid of them," I was like, "No, I don't have to get rid of them." I'm like, "It's not." It may have been an oops thing, but it wasn't something that I wasn't. God damn it! Oh my god! Hold on.
What's the pause in buying about?
I think they just had too many had been buying too many people's stuff because they give store credit for just about everything that you bring in. If somebody surrenders a bunch of guppies, they'll give them store credit or whatever. And so they kind of had to put a pause on buying anything extra, I guess. So, and I was like, that's kind of shitty whenever you're talking about people who are breeding for you, you know. But I guess they lump in hobbyist breeders with people who have oops clutches.
Yeah, most stores do when they're given credit.
Yeah, but that's the thing that pisses me off though, is because I went in there with the intent with, fully talking to them about, this is not an accidental thing. I'm breeding. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm going to breed what you want me to breed so I can sell to you. And then, like, oh well, if you want to bring them in, I have tank space, but I can't give you much. I'm like, no, I'm fucking selling my fish. I'm, trying to sell my fish to make money. I'm not, I'm not gonna sit here and just give them to you for free because I want to get rid of them. That's not what I'm doing. So it's just kind of insulting. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I hear you.
but that's why I was like, I offered him, even though I'm, wanting to sell the bed of my hot giantess individually or to individual people, I was thinking about, I was going to offer him one because I knew how much he loved bettas and I thought it might give me some good graces, but I'm not really sure if it's going to or not. So, but oh man, I should totally let you guys watch while I feed the blue acaras and the baby in the tetras and stuff. They go nuts.
You should.
You should? I should? Okay.
Why not?
I can do this.
Everybody likes watching fish eat.
See if I can do this. Back. Oh, that's not
I'll
close
tell
enough.
you what, I never had a like super crazy to the food fish as these turquoise rainbows.
Yeah.
They're just like a lot more I'll say the word like violent. They like violently go after the food.
Yeah. So do these guys watch. It's so funny. Okay. I've got the thing open. As you can see, they're all pretty excited already. And I feed a lot, so give me shit. I don't care.
I see a lot of plants growing out of that tank.
Yeah. It handles it too. Can you see them?
Yeah.
You never know. I just fed him this morning. What is that?
This is a reminder. You can hooray, go Shirley.
I don't know if anybody heard that or not. Did anybody hear that? I forgot that Anita put on my Alexa. She put on there for her to remind me, yippee, okay, go Shirley, or some weird shit like that. Okay, can you see that? Okay. Woo. No, if you can't, I'll skip forward.
Yeah, forward.
Oh, hold on, my hands are full. Son of a bitch. I'm not a family-friendly station.
No.
Okay, how about, is that better?
It's a little bit angled off.
Yeah, I know. There. That's the best I can do, I think, right now.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't have anywhere to
decent.
stick
It's
it.
better than it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's decent.
Sicario and the Goblin are like my favorites to watch.
What's all in there?
It's just flakes.
No, the tank.
Oh, there's a bunch of different types of tetras. Buenos Aires, golden neons, Cristellas, Buenos Aires, phantom tetras, What else is in there? Pristella tetras. I don't remember. There's a diamond tetras. There's a bunch of them, and then there's a couple blue acaras or electric blue acaras, a convict cichlid named Savi or Carlos Gustav, as Anita says, and then the electric blue acaras are Leopold and Prometheus, and then the Goblin, the electric blue Jack Dempsey, and then Sicario, the Oscar, and a bunch of Corys and 2 Plecos. So yeah, that's what I got. Okay. Ah, you shall be forever. Yeah. I hope you guys got to see that well enough.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
good.
All the time. Okay, gotta set this back up.
How's the original Oscar?
Oh, Artemis? She's good.
Mhm.
Let me show you. We did a good water
It's
change
been
on
a
her.
while. It's been a while. I'm sure she's huge by now.
Yeah, she is. Hold on, I'll turn it around. There she is. There's my Oscar. There's my Artie. Look at baby girl. Ooh. There's my Artie. Okay, hold on. Let's see if Artie will eat.
Oh yeah, she's getting big.
You want this? Want this? Oh, come on.
Looking good.
She's gotten better about not jumping out of the tank to our fingers and biting our fingers. But as you can see, she still likes her food.
Who doesn't? Food is
Right?
good.
Food is made to be enjoyed.
Unless you're one of those masochists that like it super spicy.
Oh, yeah. Like Anita. Anita drinks hot sauce, so
Gross.
yeah. I told her that you're gonna end up with a fucking ulcer, like, and not even be able to eat anything you like. Oh shit! I forgot there was people. Oh chat, sorry. Oh shit! More people came in. Sorry. Okay. They're sad. They'll be okay though. What will happen to all the tanks? Okay. Henry says at the moment I'm cooking because we're having a lot of people over tomorrow, so he can't come up. Has a lot to do for tomorrow. Oh, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Those are cars are beautiful. I would love to have some. Tracy, email me because although I'm not in a hurry to get rid of them, it's probably a good time to send some out and I ship. So as long as it's not too hot or whatever and the weather's okay between us, I can ship if you really wanted to get some. So email me. My email is in my description of my channel. Put the cars in Jeff's auction. I'll think about it. Possibly. Maybe Skipper's auction. We'll see. Hello, Amy. Amy's in here. Haven't seen Amy in a while. Are you up? Is your picture up or are you still black screen, Mel?
I'm black screen.
Oh, well, damn, I don't want to be the only
Why?
one. Because I'm sitting here with my big fat face on everything. I guess I could try to find ooh, I'll show you guys Tig. I'll put the phone on Tig so that way you guys can see him and my Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, or my Jason. It's not Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers. It's just Jason. What do you call it?
No
The
issues with
figurine.
the betas.
Which bed? Which bed is?
The Splendens.
No, I don't have any issues with them so far. I mean, Tig is great. Huh?
I guess when they approach a year is when I start worrying about it with betas.
Yeah. Oubliette, which I was really sad when she died. I had her for almost a year, and she was older when I got her. So there's no telling how old she was whenever she died. And she went downhill fast. She just went from nothing to dead in no time. But then there's Tig right here. He's Mr. Tig boy. He's the one that I taught to jump out of the water and eat off of my hand. And he says, Shirley, I'm trying to find a female for my EBA male. Amy, that's going to be really hard to do because it's like, unless you vent them, it's like really, seriously almost impossible to sex a male and female blue acara unless you've seen them mating and laying eggs. It's really hard to tell who's who, and even then, you got to be careful because it's not easy to tell then either. So, my suggestion would be to buy a couple, and hopefully you'll get a female. If you're not in the United States, or I would offer you the same thing I said to Tracy. I'd send you some, but you're not in the United States, so that's kind of difficult.
Just a little.
Yeah. Last time I tried to send anything to somebody, and I sent some eggs to Ireland, and apparently I didn't fill out the customs forms right, and they destroyed them. They said you sent a living animal when it wasn't appropriate or something. Basically, I didn't do the appropriate paperwork for living animals, and they destroyed it. I was like, what if it had been a fucking cat? Would you still have destroyed it instead of it being eggs? Come on, it's a living animal. If you would destroy a cat next to that, you're an asshole. But if you wouldn't, then it shouldn't be classified as a living animal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. So anyway, yeah. See, there's Mr. Tiggy Tig. If I tap on the thing, he'll come running. And if I move the duckweed out of here, he'll come running and try to jump up and eat off my finger. The dorsal fin on a female is shorter. 80 probably, but honestly, I think it would be a very slim difference, like a very slim difference. I don't think I would count on that, honestly. But the good thing is that electric blue acaras are generally peaceful, except for unless you got an attitude like Sid had. Sid Vicious had an attitude, and he wasn't mean, but he would chase everything around trying to figure out what it was, and he would harass them to death. But most of the time they're semi-peaceful, and they can coexist with two males or two females or whatever. So even if you were to get a male, it wouldn't be, you just wouldn't be able to get any babies. But yeah, what I was saying is Tig, whenever I moved, he already saw my hand. He thinks I'm, okay. Anybody want to see him jump up and jump out of the tank? You want to see it, Mel? I know you see it all the time. Hello? Are you still there? I think we lost Mel. Did we lose Mel? No, she's still
Can you
here.
hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Jeez, you scared me. I
I've
thought
been
I lost
talking.
you.
I've been talking, but I must have hit the button again.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta love it. I need to get different earbuds. I'm over this.
Yeah. Right. Okay, I'm going
But yeah,
to.
no, Tig's tank is looking good.
Thank you. I really think so. Watch. See how I move the
Yeah.
duckweed and he comes straight up here. Tig, stop. You're going to make me hit you. Go away. Okay. And then I'll put a little bit of food on my finger.
Does he, when he tries to surface for air, does he go right through the duckweed?
Yeah, he does. He just puts it right through the duckweed. Did you guys see him jump?
Mm,
He jumped in before I ever got my finger in there. He's about to go again.
I'm
Oh, there
watching
you
on a
go.
delay.
One more time, buddy. One more time. Show him to him. Show it to him. Come on.
Dance monkey.
Come
Aw.
on. He's coming. Oh, there you go. That's my boy. There you go. All that food that you'll never eat and the snails will get.
Now you just need a hoop of fire.
Do what? A group of what?
A hoop on
Hoop of
fire for
Oh,
him.
okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Amy says, Mel, how are your tanks doing?
They are doing
So how about you
the
show
tank.
some?
They're doing the tank thing. That is a good question.
There, you're on big screen now, so you can show all your tanks.
That is a little bit premature. Let me get
Well,
my light on. Hold on.
it's a good thing I'm not a guy, huh? Okay,
You're
I'm
disgusting.
I'm about to make me another drink, so give me a second.
You mean immature?
Duh.
I think girls can be just as immature as guys. But I don't know.
Amy said you're high as a
Maybe.
kite.
Yes, Shirley, What else is different?
No, I said Amy said that. Amy said Mel is high as a kite.
I am not high as a kite. I wish I was.
Right?
Shirley's the one here
But I
who's
thought my
high as a
bond this
kite.
week that I've got not even that great.
Should I, what do you think, Shirley? Is the 56 ready?
Yes, please, please, please. I love that thing. It's so beautiful. And Henry's like, show us your tank. So let's do it. Come on. Yay. The unveiling.
Well, it still needs, I haven't put the pothos in it yet or any of that.
Well, then you can
But
update them later.
keep in mind it's not done yet, but as long as we can keep that in mind, I don't
I would
care.
be satisfied if it was done. It's beautiful. But if you want to keep working on it, fine. That's what updates are for. You got to reveal it at some point.
I guess I do have to reveal it at some point.
Yes, you do. And they're tired of looking at a black screen. So let it be now.
Hey, if they're tired of looking at a black screen, that's your fault.
No, it's not. They've looked at my hideous face and my awesome tanks for the longest time now. It's your turn.
All right, I just have to put this Anubius that floated back up down first.
Okay, no worries. You're allowed to prep your tank. That's fine.
Just a quick adjustment.
Yeah. Oh, I told you the really tiny babies, the new baby Mahachianthus I've got. I told you that they're getting bigger, right? I'm starting to see them more.
No, you
They're
didn't.
like, yeah, I saw them today, and whenever I shine the light through there, because that's the only way you can really see them is shine a light through there and let it bounce off of them. They're getting bigger. You can tell they're getting bigger. It's really cool. I love
I
watching. That's
still
why I
need to
like
put
them.
that. I still need to put that hang on back on there. I'm gonna feed these angels real quick,
Oh yeah.
and then I'm
Oh,
gonna turn the camera on.
Annie says, Shirley, did you do anything different with the 90-gallon? Annie, I've got my Oscar in it. I think you were around whenever I got her. Artemis, my Oscar. He's in it now. And I have Sicario, the Oscar I was just showing you. I'm planning on putting him in there with her when he gets big enough. So, and he really likes that 90-gallon, which is cool. You know, when I put it together with everybody, it's kind of what I wanted is people to be interested in it and stuff. So it's cool. Okay, let's see.
All right, we're gonna drop this in. We're gonna turn on the camera. I need to put the hang on back on here still, but all right. And of course, I just rustled up a bunch of mulm. All right, no time like the present, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, it's the best time when you're about
There's
to show it off.
nothing. All right. I don't know if I'm trying to. Well, let me adjust the.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Let me adjust this thing down a little bit so I can get closer. Tripod, don't fail me now.
Right? Amy says,
Little
great tank,
close
Shirley,
there.
90-gallon bow front. I'm always trying to find one on here to buy. Do what, Mel?
Closer. All right.
It.
So it's like I said, not done, in progress. Growing a curtain of Val. Currently, I'm gonna do like a curtain all around the back and sides of it. But it is what it is for now. So.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. It is what it is. Like, it's not pretty. It's fucking gorgeous.
Well, you know how, like, I don't know. I feel like, is a tank
like
ever really
art.
done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that one piece that you never can quite say it's finished. I'm pretty proud of the fact that I helped you more mentally and emotionally escaping the thing. I'm like, I have too.
Yeah, originally that big piece of wood on the left wasn't in there. It was a different piece of wood, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the other piece of wood to not float.
Yeah.
or stick down, and I eventually just gave in and was like, we're gonna have to just choose a different piece of wood.
Well, honestly, I like that better than what it was than that other piece of wood. I think it
Once,
really makes it.
yeah, once the rock is moved, um,
See, I think the rock looks natural.
well, once the rock is moved, they'll be able to swim underneath that arch a lot more freely
Yeah, that's true.
because it's kind of, I mean, it's not totally blocking that arch off from them swimming through it, but it
Right.
is sort of like it's kind of in the way.
It's not a speedway. It's an obstacle course.
Right. All
Amy
right.
says,
Yeah,
"Looking great, Mel."
I appreciate it. Yeah, I just bought two new giant baskets of pothos.
Oh, I can't
Um,
wait till you get that put up.
yeah, that I'm gonna put in here, so that'll look good. Um,
One of the things I asked who was it? Somebody on a live stream. Oh, oh fuck, what? Pete Prime Time, whatever his name is. Anyway, I
prime
asked
time.
him. Yeah, Prime Time
Jason,
Aquatics. I was on his live. I was at his live stream, and I asked him. I said,
Jason.
"Yeah, thank you." I asked him. I said, "What plants do you grow out of the top of your tank, or if you do any?" And they went into it and everything. Everybody was putting what they listed on there. I was like, "I've got like 15 different types of plants." Everybody's like, "What is it? What is it?" I was like, "Dude, anything you can grow hydroponically, anything you can grow out of the water can be grown in the back of your tank. You just got to make sure it's not toxic, and you do what you need to prevent that from happening." Yeah.
Well, they say pothos is toxic too. I mean, at
To
least
cats
to
and stuff.
well
Yeah.
to cats and stuff, but also like I've heard it be said that it was like toxic if the fish nibble on it too, but
Yeah, I know there's some plants too that if they like a dead leaf falls in the water or whatever as it's decaying, it releases substances that can be toxic. I can't remember what they're called, but there's like little crystalline things that get in the gills of the fish, and so you have to really just watch it. Just because it's safe to put in your tank doesn't mean it's safe for the leaves and stuff to be in your tank and to die in there. You have to make sure that if you have a plant like that out the back of your tank, that you're keeping up on maintenance of it, so that way it doesn't kill your fish. So
yeah.
June said she hasn't found a finish, but she did find an end. And Greg, oh hey Greg, I didn't even see you. Ah, nice to see you. He said hashtag limbo. So yeah, it's always in limbo. So anything new that you got coming up? I know something I got
I'm
coming up.
I'm planning on going to the bash.
Ooh, you
So
lucky
that's
lucky dog. You're coming by
exciting.
to get me, right?
So if anyone wants to finally meet their hero, little old me,
Your hero, little old me. I love that. That's hilarious.
yeah, I shall. I plan on being there at least for like 2 of the days. It's only like an hour and a half for me, so I should be able to go for more than one day. Just
Yeah.
go there in the morning, go home, and then come back
Yeah, you're
would
lucky.
be the plan. Well, I mean, I can't go to any of these other events. They're always so far away from me.
Yeah, well, how do you think I feel? I'm on the other side of the world. Well, the country, anyway.
I mean,
Oh,
you're local to the co-op.
yeah, but I'm not going to co-op. I don't buy their shit online, let alone go to the store. That's 2 hours away. I'd rather,
Well, I guess Seattle is
yeah,
big.
yeah, it is. And we've got, I think it's like Aquahuna's here, but they don't have an in-store thing, which sucks and they won't sell to anybody who lives in Washington. So they just sell the stores in Washington. So I can't get anything from Aquahuna. But I have found that I have heard some mixed reviews on Aquahuna. And I know you will on a lot of things, but these are pretty even. Like literally for every person I've seen that had a good experience with Aquahuna, I've had one that told me they had a horrible experience with Aquahuna. So
Yeah, same.
yeah. Amy says, Shirley, I got a 10-gallon recently to breed my Corys. Oh, that's awesome, Amy. I will warn you depending on what kind of Corys you have. What Corys do you have, by the way? If they're a regular size, like an Aeneas, you're going to need more than a 10-gallon really quickly because they will breed a lot of eggs, a lot will hatch, and you'll have a lot that will grow out quick. So I would
I have
suggest at least
a
20
Aeneas
gallons.
that is. I have an Aeneas that I nicknamed Moby Dick because he's like a whale.
Well, you've seen fucking Mustang. She's huge too. She's a good, at
Hmm.
least good 3 inches, and she's fucking massive. So
Yep, they get on the bigger side for
yeah.
sure, of course.
Robert said Mel, Jeff, Keith, and Mousy had some questions about garfish. I don't remember what specifically. And they said you was
Garfish.
down in Seattle yesterday. What the hell, Amy? Are you? What the hell? How are you gonna pass
Questions?
the girl by?
What were
Huh?
you saying about questions?
Oh, sorry, I got a little distracted when I
A
Jeff, Keith,
little.
and, yeah, Jeff, Keith, and Mousy had some questions about garfish, but Robert can't remember exactly what.
Oh, Garas, not
Yeah.
Gars. I was gonna say I don't know anything about Gar.
No, Gara. June says she's on the good side of Aquahuna. And Amy says they're bronze albinos and peppered cories. Yeah, you're definitely going to need more than a 10-gallon suit. Now it's good for the first little bit
Yeah.
when they start hatching because they're going to have a hard time finding food. I really, really, really cannot stress enough. Be up on your water parameters because cories are grazers, and if you want a really good maximum hatch, you will feed the shit out of them. Feed them 4 times a day. Make sure there's plenty to leave in between feedings and clean it out every day. It's just the only way you're going to get, not the only way, but that's the best way you're going to get a huge hatch because they need access to food at all times. And don't just put it in one little spot and expect them to get it. Spread it all the fuck over. Like layer that whole fucking thing. That's why you got to be up on your water changes and on your vacuuming out and stuff. But just feed a lot, feed like crazy. They will grow like crazy for you if you feed. And when they start getting to where they look like they're bumping into each other a lot, throw them in a 20 long and throw some flow in there. Oh my God, they love to play in a. I had a bubble. What do you call them? Airstone. I had an airstone in mine going full blast. The bubbles were just kicking everything around, and the cories. I've got video on my channel of them taking turns to push themselves into the flow and knock them, like throw themselves around. They were lining up. I mean, no shit. If you look on the video on my channel, it shows them lining up and taking turns going into the flow. They love that shit. So, yeah, that's my suggestion.
Gotcha.
And he said they'll feed him like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that this 56 took me the longest of all my scapes to put together, and it survived a move.
Wow.
I put it together, at least only the hardscape. It was before I had any of the plants.
Yeah. When you had the old piece of
No,
wood.
I had some plants. I had a little bit of plants. I didn't
Yeah,
have
you
as
had
many.
some.
Yeah.
And you had the old
Luckily
piece of wood
when,
in there, wasn't it?
huh?
I
Yeah,
said
the
the
other
other
piece of wood.
Yeah.
Yep. So like I had to move the next day after I put this tank together. Literally put the tank together and then got a call the next day saying, "Are you ready to move?"
I remember that.
And I was like, "Son of a bitch." I was like, "I
Not
am not
really,
taking all this down." I was like, "There's no way I'm taking all this down. This is the biggest scape I've done yet. The most intricate. It's not like easy just to take apart and put right back together."
You shall not destroy my masterpiece.
Yeah, so I moved, me and one other person moved this tank. It's a 56 tall. We moved the tank on top of the stand all in one piece.
Well, I'm telling you, that's probably the safest. As hard as it was to do that, it's probably the safest way to do it without missing it, without taking all the hardscape out. With that stand
Yep.
underneath it, yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah. Amy says
Yep. I
Melvin.
tried to it has a lip, that stand that it's
Yeah,
on. It has a lip that like kind of comes up a little bit. So like so the tank sits down into the stand almost. So
nice.
like there's no good way to grip it. Like you can't
No,
just slide it off the stand.
right.
So I was
You
just
have to
like,
lift it
all
up.
right. I was like, we're gonna move the stand with it. Like,
Yep. That's what I was talking about earlier when I know you sounded like convoluted when I was like, before you were asking me about it. You're like, how would you do it? I was like, well, I'd slide it over on this. But I wasn't realizing that your stand had lips that covered that. So like, that's why I was like, maybe if you can just move the whole stand and all. But I was just joking. I didn't think that you would actually do
yeah.
it.
Yep. Moved it all together as one piece.
Or Amy says, Mel, do
It
you still
did.
have the Pandagaras? I'm not sure, Mel. Do you have the
I
Pandagaras?
do. Always. I would never be without them. I've got the
Pandagaras are her
adults.
spirit animal.
So the adults that everybody's aware of, that I've had for a few years now, I raised them up a while back, from little babies. They are in my 40 breeder with Schmutz. And then in this tank that you're seeing right now, I have a new batch of babies that I'm growing up. I'm going to get some more. I think there's like 6 babies in there right now. I want to get at least a few more, as many as I can fit.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm that way too. The only reason why I haven't gotten any more Pandagaras is because here they're selling for $12 each and they're literally like barely an inch long. And there's none of my tanks that they would be okay in to grow up in because all my fish are big enough to eat them. So the
Yeah.
only way they would be okay to be in would be the 28, and then that's heavily planted. So I'd have to fish them bitches out when they got bigger and put them in another tank. So I'm kind of like waiting to get either bigger ones or when I have the money because they're not exactly cheap.
Oh,
Or
they're so rewarding to raise up. I
no, I
would always
love
get them
them.
small.
When you sent me that group last time and they all died, I was devastated for weeks. Like I was just, I missed my Pandagaras. I can't believe it. Of course it happened. Of course it happened. So yeah, I was
Yeah,
really sold.
you didn't even get to the fun stage where they graze on you.
No,
Um,
because I only had the one. I only had Dietrich first, and then you told me that they were because I didn't know that they were group animals. I didn't know that they liked shoaling and stuff, or not shoaling, but they were community animals. I didn't know that. So what I was
yeah,
told one
they're
would be okay.
super, super social.
Right. That's what I was thinking of, social. So I just put
Yeah,
the one in and he did great. He was all over the place. He wasn't scared. He just was good. But it was a big tank and there was one Pandagara, so I didn't see much of him. And then when you told me about that and you sent me that group, I loved it. They were all over the place and they were just getting used to it. And then that stupid ammonia fucking spike happened because the stupid electricity went off or whatever it was. So
yeah. So I also have news for everybody. I'm gonna be setting up. So Inker, one of my smallest angel, my platinum panda angel,
yeah.
um, wasn't getting on in the 40 breeder with Schmutz because Schmutz and Orca are a pair, and there's not a whole lot of room in the 40 breeder for that kind of nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
So so I pulled him out of there. I tried him in this new tank that you're looking at, the 56 tall. I tried him in there with the blue marbles, and they were bullying him because I believe that the blue marbles are also a pair. And apparently he's just super bullyable. So he's gonna get his own 29-gallon where he's the only angel, at least for a while.
He's such
Probably
a pretty
forever.
good boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he deserves his own 29. So I'm gonna be doing yet another new scape.
Oh yeah, that's
So
gonna be awesome.
and
You're gonna do it
and
on
in
one
the
of our live streams?
29, that 29 that I'll be setting back up is actually where I raised my first batch of Pandagaras. And I told myself that in any tank big enough, I'd have a group of them. So I'm going to have 3 groups of Pandagaras.
That's awesome. You can't go wrong with a group of Pandagaras. You just can't do it. I challenge you to give me one reason you can go wrong with a group of Pandagaras. Besides putting
No,
them in the tank that some of them can eat them, because that's your own fault and you're stupid. Not you.
I, I think they should be as popular and known as plecos, if not more popular than plecos.
Yes.
They they don't hide as much. They're never shy. You stick your hand in there and they're super like interactive with you. They're just awesome. Like I can't say anything bad about them. They don't bully any other fish. They don't. They get into little scuffles amongst themselves because they set up a pecking order and that stuff, but it never ends in injury, so I never worry about it.
Right.
So they're just you can't go wrong. You really can't. They're
They're amazing.
definitely my favorite.
If I didn't have so many fish in the Tetra tank right now growing out, I'd be like, put it in the Tetra tank. And I don't know how the electric blue Acara tank, the other 75, is seriously full too. So I'm not sure they would go well in there. And the only other tank I have is the 90, and I'm not putting them in with Artemis because she will eat them.
Yeah, for sure she would. I mean, full-grown adults might hold their own,
Yeah.
but not babies for sure.
No, yeah. Like, well, I'm not even putting Sicario, the baby Oscar, in there with her. I know better. Even though he's big enough that if she were to eat him, he'd get stuck. I don't I'm not
You'd lose
I'm not
both of
really-
them.
Yeah.
Didn't she already eat somebody you weren't
Oh my
wanting her to
god.
eat?
When she was Sicario size, even smaller than Sicario, I put her in the 75 with my tetras. And with my tetras, I also had a colony of 8 killifish that I was like getting there until I had their tank set up for their little colony and planted and stuff. Well, and I also had glass catfish in there, full grown ones, not little babies, full fucking grown glass catfish. Okay, I had all those in there. We had an electrical outage for about 2 days or nights or whatever, and then whenever the lights came back on, all I see is Artemis, this little tiny thing, doing huge, like super fast laps, just going around, zooming like she's fucking on NASCAR and shit, around and around and around the tank. And I'm like, what the hell? What is her problem? I look, she's got a fucking tail sticking out of her mouth. A tail. You know what the tail was? My glass fucking catfish. She
Of
had eaten
course.
3 of my glass catfish and all but 1 of my colony of 8 killifish. And I have no clue if there was any tetras that were gone. But that was all because I didn't feed for 2 days and I didn't notice that she'd gotten big enough to eat them yet. So
We're putting some freeze-dried tube effects in here
ooh, that's gonna be fun.
because it's the only thing that I've got a group of L129. I've got like 4 or 5 of them in here,
The L129s are
and
what? What's it called?
L129s are Colombian zebras,
Mm,
pleco.
okay, yeah.
And I've got at least 4 of them in here, and literally these freeze-dried tube effects. Not only do the pandagaras go nuts after them,
Mhm.
but the cories do, and literally it's the only thing I've found so far to get the L129s to come out is these freeze-dried tube effects.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I can't wait to get. What are the numbers on Wobbin musters? I forget what those are.
I don't know what
Hold
they
on,
call them as far as the L number.
I'll tell you. L519.
Well, no, so the Waba musters are like there's 2 different kinds. There's the Waba muster and then the 519s are like the Waba musters. They're also honeycomb, but they're slightly different color. Like they're still honeycomb or whatever, but they're slightly different color.
Are you sure? Because this says Wobbin musters L519s are also known as the honeycomb bristlenose pleco.
Yep, there's 2 different kinds. I
That's
almost
weird.
remember how I told you I was like bidding on the 519s and they're not they weren't the Waba musters, they were
Well, that's
like
crazy
Waba
because they
muster
look just like
adjacent.
them. How they can be any different? It's not fair. They need to stop that shit. But anyway,
Right?
yeah. So let me look. How many? Let me see if I can look at it. All the all the L numbers, honeycomb, a common name, scientific name. names for plecos. We call honeycomb personas. Pleco. See what that says. This says honeycomb does not have a fully described species name yet. And this is saying that it's all L5192. How did you know they were different? I mean, who says they were different? Because these are all, everything I'm looking at says they're all one, L519 is the same. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm wanting to know where I'm screwing up. And where
So
I'm
Night Owl that was breeding Drew or whatever, said they were different, and then also Dan's Fish. He was selling both.
Okay. I'm not doubting you. I'm doubting my. Okay, this one says there's two different fish pulled under honeycomb. The honeycomb
Yep.
bristlenose, the L519, or the L037, the honeycomb pleco. That grows
Yeah.
down to 12 inches. So the one that you've got is the L519. It's not the other one, which grows 12 to 14 inches. That's the honeycomb pleco. You've got the honeycomb bristlenose.
Yep.
Okay. So that may be where the differentiation is. It's not the honeycomb pleco, it's the honeycomb bristlenose pleco. So it is the L519s, but not the L037s. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they look really similar though.
Yeah.
Like especially as babies.
Yeah, it says that they look like identical as babies when they're smaller, but when they get bigger and start showing their size, that's when you know you've got the wrong one.
Yeah.
And it says they require different setups too. So that's cool though. I can't wait. I'm gonna get them. If I have to change. If I have to come shank you.
You're so hyper.
I am. I took too many drugs today. No, I'm just kidding. I really didn't. I didn't take enough. But oh shit. Henry says, Shirley, any update on the evil landlord? No,
Yes,
not so much.
updates.
Is there an update? I don't think the last time that I talked to them, she came in, she brought the pest control person. I told her that with my house not being in order, the pest control person would have no reason to do his pest control duties because it wouldn't do any good if he did. And I told her that. She didn't believe me. She brought him in anyway, and he told her the same thing. And he also told her that the stuff that I had already bought to do this was the same stuff they used, so it was not necessary to call an exterminator. So that kind of rubbed it in her face. And then she made a comment, and I was like, no, that's not right. She said, that's what my lawyer said. I said, then your lawyer doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I said, I've been dealing with this for 20 years legally. I know what's going on, and I can highly doubt your lawyer has been studying the same laws for 20 years that I have. No, I'm not a lawyer, and no, I don't know everything. But when it comes to this stuff, if he's saying that, he's full of shit. I said, I know my rights. I've been dealing with this for 20 years. You cannot intimidate me. Well, when I said that to her, she got really pissed. She went from being friendly manager, trying to be my friend, to I'm pissed and I don't know what to do. So then she left my house, and I haven't heard anything since other than they're not ready to do mediation yet. So I'm about to call my lawyer and be like, listen, I don't know what's going on, but they cannot leave me in suspense like this. They cannot leave me wondering every day if I'm going to wake up to my door being locked and my shit out on the street. They cannot do that to me. They cannot leave this open indefinitely. How do we get them to close this shit? Because I can't, I'll wait them out if I have to. That just means it's one less month I have to move. But I don't like it, and I'm not happy about it. And they sure as hell aren't intimidating me anymore because they pissed me off. And when you piss me off, you're really fucked up because I don't give a shit no more.
Didn't
And
your lawyer say something about how, like, if they're accepting rent from you, like...
Yeah, after my 10-day notice, if they're accepting rent from me, then they have declared their 10-day notice invalid because they're still accepting rent from me after the 10-day notice was quote-unquote not complied with. So if they're still accepting rent, then supposedly they are accepting that my 10-day notice has been satisfactorily complied with, and therefore they have no claims, no basis to evict me. So,
and that was forever ago. So
yeah, that's been a
have
while.
you paid rent since?
Oh yeah, I pay rent every month. Every month, I do not go without paying it because
has it been paid since the 10-day notice?
2 months. 2 months of it has that.
Well,
It's
then,
actually
bam.
3. Yeah, exactly. So, Annie says, "What do you make of the aqua gravel?" I know nothing about it. I've never used it. I use a dirty tank or sand. That's all I use. So I don't really know anything about it. Mel would know more than I would.
What are we talking about?
He
I
said,
don't know what he means by aqua gravel.
I'm sure. I'm assuming he means aqua soil.
Aqua soil. So every tank that I've put together so far, I do aqua soil underneath a sand cap. So I mean, so far, I mean, I can't. Yeah, I'm too chicken to do or I'm hesitant to do like straight up soil underneath the sand cap. What I like about the aqua soil underneath the sand cap is that if it comes through the sand, it still stays like in little balls or whatever. Like it doesn't plume up or dirty anything.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world if it comes through the sand and it blends in, especially if you use black sand, which is what I do.
Well, the thing with doing a dirty tank, people are like, "Oh yeah, it'll destroy your tank." Yeah, but it's no different than any other cloudiness. If you put a hob with some polyfill on it, let it settle, it's going to do the same thing. Like you only have a blacked out like dirty tank until you get that. It's not the end of the world like people think, and they're like, "Oh, ammonia spikes." No, no, no. If you have a healthy filter, and you've got, first of all, you're not supposed to be using soil that has ammonia in it, that has fertilizer in it, so negates that whole thing. And second of all, it's not, if you have a healthy, this is at least my experience, if you have a healthy bacterial colony in your tanks, then a little ammonia spike is only going to be an ammonia spike, just a little spike, and the fish may not even register it because it'll cycle through so fast. So like, I've never had a problem with anything like that from my soil. Like the times because I had Sid on a dirty tank at one time, and he dug through, and a bunch of it came out. I just threw a hob on there. It got all the fine particles out, and all the heavier stuff settled to the sand. So
Right.
yeah, but yeah. So, but I've never used aqua soil, so it very well maybe could be better. But when you're talking about budget, that's not
Yeah,
really
yeah,
the budget.
it's expensive. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about with the 29 that I'll be setting up, I'm thinking about skipping the aqua soil and just doing all epiphytes and just root tabbing it if I decide to put something else in there.
Yeah, well, if you've got a decent enough bioload and your tank's decent enough, you don't even have to use root tabs. I mean, at least not at first, because until the hell they start taking effect, the plants start absorbing nutrients and stuff. Because I've got like the jungle tank with as many plants and stuff as in there. I don't use fertilizer. I have never put a single bit of fertilizer in that tank. Not a bit. And it's heavily stocked, of course. My 28, I think I fertilized probably 6 times since I started it over a year ago. But it's dirty. That one's dirty. Let's see. Well, everything else is pretty much has been taken down. I had other tanks that were just sand that grew like crazy, grew plants like crazy because of the bioload. But I
Hmm.
also leave mulch in my tank. So I don't care about the look of mulch. It harbors microorganisms. The fish eat it. They love it. They are fine with it. As long as it's not piling up and causing problems, I don't see any problem with the little mulch on the bottom. I keep it in my baby tanks because those Mahachiensis that I just showed you guys earlier would not be alive if I didn't have mulch in the bottom of my tank with microorganisms in it, because I thought they were
Hmm.
dead. For 3 days, I didn't give them a single meal, and they were still eyelash size. I mean, you still couldn't see them. That's why I thought they were all dead, because I couldn't find any of them. And then 3 days later, I see movement, and they had gotten big enough from the microorganisms in the mulch and stuff like that, and they had started coming out of the mulch because they were using the mulch to hide in. And I was able to see them again after 3 days. They survived for 3 days, those tiny, tiny babies, without any food because there was microorganisms in the mulch. So there's no one's going to convince me that mulch is inherently a bad thing.
No, but too much of too much of anything ain't good. So
That's
you
why I
don't
said
want to like,
inherent.
yeah, you don't want to just, well, you don't want to just like let it go.
No, it just looks
For
ugly and
sure.
gross. Like you don't clean stuff. Yeah, no, I just mean like like a little mom. It's okay to suck it up every once in a while when you start seeing, some issues with it or whatever, or if it starts causing problems and making the water all mucky looking. That's fine. But I mean, I'm just like I said, if it weren't for the mulm in some of my tanks, uh, some of my fish wouldn't manage to survive. So Henry says he uses sand from his yard. That's all already got all kinds of microorganisms in it. So
Yes, the like button needs love. Thank you,
it
Henry.
does. I'm scared that nobody likes me. You've got to like me. What, do we even have any likes? Do we have likes? What is the thing? What is it? Let me see if I can type it in the chat. What is it? Fish fam or fish to show the stats. Fish fam link stats dot link.
It's showing me 8, and then I just hit it on, so 9.
I think I did that right. Maybe
So
it's
we
just
got
checking
3
something.
slackers up in here.
Yeah, you guys stop slacking. Stop slacking. Do something.
Oh yeah, Florida. I don't know. I don't think, I mean, I don't have any sand around here. It's just all like mud and dirt, with a bunch of grass. So definitely don't want to put grass in my tank.
I don't know. I hear that some people do well with it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I was trying to remember the fish family stats thing, but I can't remember. Okay, hey,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I got to take a bathroom break. Entertain the masses.
Oh, okay. Well, I could move over here. We could see how Schmutz and Orca are faring. They're eating too over here. Let's see if I can get a little closer to here. Oh, and of course there's a glare. Um, I have 4 female betas right now in a tote. Because Jason decided to surprise me with betas that I didn't know I was going to be getting. And I didn't know where else to put them. But in the tote, there's like a plethora of hornwort and pennywort. And so far, it's been working out. I mean, it's obviously not going to be leaving in there permanently, but so far, so good. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, everyone's going nuts in here. I just gave them tube effects too. Yeah. All right. Well, I can't see the chat from here, but
I'm back. I'm back. Henry says we have sand and clay, no rocks. Oh, hey, Rosie. How are you? Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day.
we moved over to Schmuttsville, even though
Ooh,
it's not as well gardened right now. It's kind of a little bit wild in there, but that's where the adult garas are and uh, the rainbows that I'm growing out.
that's so pretty. I think I'll put my 20 on too. What do you think? Think I should show them the 20, the snail infested 20-gallon?
Is it your I mean, if you want to take me off, I don't care.
No, I'm not taking you off. I'm doing both of us.
Um, is it what was I gonna say? Is it the tank behind Snail Mageddon?
Yeah. No.
The
This is
tank
the one
behind
that's
the song?
this is most recent Snailmageddon. The tank behind the song was the curse tank, and that's gone. This is
All
the
right.
one that went through the nitrofurazone that we all put together that is now infested with snails because I don't know how, because it killed all the duckweed and the snails when I did the medication, but they all miraculously came back. So this is the Lazarus tank.
So it's the new snail, or it's the
It's
new
the new curse tank.
curse tank.
It is.
Yeah.
It killed all like the only things left from the previous stocking was my rosy loaches, my pygmy or my bristlenose pleco, which pygmy, and my what do you call it? Monet, my betta. And I think there was something else. There's one other thing, I think. But yeah, that was it. My rosy loaches, the betta, and the pleco. And some shrimp, a couple of shrimp. That's what it was. That's the only thing that's left from the last stocking before the medication or before the illness and then the medication.
I helped you escape this one.
Mm-hmm. You did.
That was
You did. That's why it looks so good, is because we did it together.
teamwork makes the dream work.
You know it. You would never be able to tell that I just got all these snails. I picked all the snails out of there. You can't tell.
Didn't you try a snail trap and it traps
Yes.
fish?
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to tell everybody. This
Yeah.
This is the Sarah snail trap. I don't know if you can see it, but it's cool and it looks, in theory, it looks like it's going to work, and it does work. But the problem is when you put it in, if you don't watch it 24/7, your fish will get in there too, and they won't be able to get out either, and they'll freak the fuck out and kill themselves in the damn snail trap. So if you can't watch it 24/7, don't use the damn thing unless you don't care for fish.
Well, so they're saying about the co-op snail trap. I can't say anything about this because I don't have a snail problem because it's really easy for me to starve them out for
Right.
whatever reason. So I don't have a snail problem, so I haven't bought one myself. But I hear a little birdie told me that the co-op snail trap that they 3D print is thought out to the point where fish don't get trapped in there, and even if they somehow manage to get trapped in there, there's still enough swim room in there so that they live. You check it,
Right.
you
Yeah,
check
that's
it
not.
like every other day, they're fine.
Yeah, that's not a situation here at all. Not with
Yeah.
this trap.
Yeah, it's like $20, I think, for the co-op snail trap. I haven't
sorry.
tried it, like I said, but
I'm sorry. I'm holding on to this stupid thing, this stupid phone, while I'm trying to find something to put these snails I keep getting in. I'm supposed to send June some snails, but I keep forgetting. Well, one, I keep forgetting to harvest them, and two, well, no, I just keep forgetting to harvest them. But I'm
that's your only excuse.
yeah, I don't. It's not really even a good excuse. It's just an excuse. But when I take them out, like if I'm not careful, I'll put them in something that they should, like just put them in something to discard without paying attention. But however, I have found I have got a hospital tank that I had put up that I am going to put the snails in from now on, so I can get a big batch for June and get her a bunch for her puppers. But the problem is these bitches like to escape. Oh, and or put water all over the other side, on the outside of the tank, which is not what we're aiming for.
I can't wait to put all these new pothos up and get my plant wall back.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm seriously debating on Monstera for that 56 tall.
I think you should go for it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's gonna look fucking amazing. Like no shit.
Yeah, I mean Monstera and the wall of pothos.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
How do you not
Yep.
get giddy over
It'll
that?
it'll be the cherry on top, the chef's kiss.
Right. Oh man, this is horrible. I've got these little drawers, little sets of drawers underneath on the bottom underneath the tank under my coffee table, and I use it um to organize my stuff that I sit under the coffee table. The problem is that since keep starting to harvest these snails without without paying attention to what I'm doing and without planning ahead of time, I forget to get a container to come over here. And so I end up grabbing one of the drawers, empty drawers out of my little mini cabinet things. And so I end up with drawers of snails.
Drawers of snails.
Yeah. That's an ADHD thing, I think.
What snail do you have the most of? Is it mostly bladder snails,
Yeah, mostly
ram's
bladder and
horn?
pond snails. There's a lot of ram's horn snails in here. There really isn't. I would probably say there's probably 2/3, maybe, of pond and bladder snails versus 1/3 ram's horn snails, maybe, if not more. I mean, it's probably more, but more ram's horn snails. But
At least it's not Malaysian trumpet snails on
oh,
top.
I've got those somewhere else too. But those are fine. I don't
Jeez,
mind those because they stay
I don't
underneath the
have
gravel
those.
until they stay underneath the substrate until like there's an ammonia spike or something. They don't fuck with my shit. I don't know
I
why
don't know.
anybody's trippy about them.
I've seen some pretty grim infestations of the Malaysian trumpet snails, and oh my
Oh,
god, no thanks.
don't get me wrong. When there's an ammonia spike in one of the tanks with with trumpet snails, they cover the glass. Like seriously, they just cover the glass. But
Well, I don't blame them with the ammonia
yeah,
spikes.
right. But whenever they've come up, like I've seen them cover the glass of tanks I didn't even know had them. So I mean, like they stay literally underneath the substrate and do nothing. So I mean, I don't know if somebody's got an infestation bad enough that they're coming out during the day without an ammonia spike.
Yeah,
That's really fucking bad.
I've seen tanks where it was literally substrate of Malaysian trumpet snail with the light on.
That's crazy. But yeah, I've got several tanks, like 3 or 4 tanks. Well, maybe not anymore since I've taken some of them down, but um, I've got several tanks that had Malaysian trumpet snails, and there was tons of them, tons of them. But they never, like, I never saw them until either at nighttime or until I had an ammonia spike or something. That's how I always would know in those tanks that there was an ammonia spike by seeing the trumpet snails going up the glass. So, uh,
I need to get my shit together and put this new title on the 56.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
One of these days it'll happen. You know me.
Eventually,
Here soon, eventually. Yeah,
it
here
happens.
soon,
It just takes
eventually.
a while.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Yep.
lucky she's here tonight because she said if it happens, it might be a while, and it is tonight. A while is tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together for the magnificent Mel in her one-time appearance.
Oh my goodness. I'm seeing Cory eggs on my glass.
Are you serious? Which Corys? The gold lasers?
Nope, unfortunately not. In this tank, the Schmutzville. So it's
Oh, wait.
either the Aeneas. Actually, it probably is the Aeneas because
Yeah,
I'm seeing one right now with eggs in her fins.
they spawn. They spawn if you say spawn. Spawn what? Spawn? Here we go.
Yeah, if you look at them different, or if you look at them just the right way, eggs everywhere.
Yeah, I've quit even collecting mine because I don't have I don't have anybody around here I can sell them to, and nobody really wants to buy a $2 fish or a $4 fish and have them shipped. So like, I don't see any reason for me to raise them anymore when I'm not. I'm just gonna lose money on them. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them, and if I had some Corys that people would pay worth shipping for, then I'd do it. But which
Right.
I have my Axel Rodi Corys, but they're not spawning yet. So who knows?
All right, it's my turn for a quick break. I'll be right back.
I just put you on full screen. Oh well, her tank is still here. Oh shit, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Sorry guys, hold on, give me 1 second to get these last snails out for Miss June. And I will check the chat, okay? How about that? Forgive me, people. I hope so. And now the 28 looks disgusting because it is full of mold and stuff for me trying to get these stupid snails out. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, sand and clay, no rocks, lovely snails. I use a dome snail trap for 15 at Amazon. I'll have to try that. Yummy, my puffers will love you. Oh, hi. I'm so glad. I've watched the Fahakas blow the stand away to find the MTS. Kind of cool. That is cool. Okay, we'll see you in a minute, Henry. What is the bigger bottom fish? On the 28 or on her tank? Like on my tank or her tank? Her tank. What is bottom fish on? I think the only thing she's got on the bottom are her plecos and her panda guard.
I'm back. What?
She said, "What's the big bottom dweller on your tank?"
Pandagaras. Pandagaras are the biggest in this tank. And then there's Paleotis cories, bronze cories, my two CW27 Brevy Roasters cories. That's all of the bottom dwellers in this.
He said, "A little bigger than the Cory."
Pandagaras. That's the only thing. Yeah. There aren't any plecos in this tank or whiptails or anything like that.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
No, in the 56, there are twig cats, baby red lizard whiptails, and then my baby pandagaras, and then the Colombian zebra plecos are in the 56.
I'm so excited about the Wobbins. Every time you start talking about your
plecos, you little bastard!
Oh, sorry.
The Cory is already eating the eggs that I'm looking at on the glass.
Yeah, they'll do that. They're like, they'll lay them and turn around and fucking eat them.
Yeah, thank you for cleaning that up for me.
That, the funny thing is, well, it's not super funny. It's kind of annoying, and the poor fucking Corys are probably tired of it. But when in the 75, that's got the Goblin and Prometheus and the Sicario and stuff. There's tons of Aeneas albino Corys, and they spawn all the time, which is fine because the fish eat it, no big deal. The problem is the electric blue Acaras, Prometheus and Leo, and Stavi, the convict cichlid, and even sometimes the Goblin, the electric blue Jack Dempsey, they will all literally follow the Corys around and move them out of the way when they've laid an egg to eat the egg. Like, they don't even get a chance to finish laying. I feel so sorry for them. Like, I have to shoo them away. But, yeah, they won't leave them alone. Like, they'll eat them coming straight out of the fucking Cory.
Yes, June. They're pandagaras.
Yep. Oh, hey, Sherry. Welcome back. Yep.
Yep, this is my adult group of pandagaras in this tank. And then those other fish in there, there's two balloon mollies. My pair of balloon mollies are in there other than the angels, and then there's a bunch of baby turquoise rainbow fish.
Nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely, June. You have to get pandagaras. You will not regret it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're definitely I like them better than plecos. The only reason why I've got plecos is because I ended up with plecos before I knew about pandagaras. So that's the only reason why I have more plecos. That and they're cheaper than pandagaras.
Well, the pandagaras are they're grazers, so they're gonna graze on your algae. They're omnivores. They go nuts over the tube effects, but I also give them Soylent Green Repashy and stuff. They love zucchini. I have a video of them, one of my earlier videos on my channel of them grazing on my hand. Like, you put your hand in the tank, and all of them will swarm my hand.
That is so fucking adorable. I love that. I wish
it tickles.
Sad that my group of babies didn't make it more than however long it was they made. It wasn't long. I really hate that.
You didn't have more.
No, I should have put them in a more seasoned tank is what I should have done. But I thought I had all the ammonia spikes and weird shit out of the way. But then if I'm not mistaken, what happened was the canister filter came unplugged or something came unplugged and the filter wasn't going like it should. Either way, it was not a wise move on my part, and it broke my heart because not only did the babies die, but Dietrich died too, my first one. So that was really hard.
Yeah.
I feel sad. Like, Dietrich was so cool, man.
Yeah, pandagaras get a decent size, and they're pretty boisterous. Like, I liken them to like bulls in a china shop. Like, they're kind of just reckless.
That's funny because that's what my mom used to call me, a bull in a china shop.
So Pandagaras are really not too picky. Like they do like high flow, but they're fine without it too. They're kind of like a hill stream loach type deal. They're fine with the high flow. They're fine without it. They're not picky. My water is 8 pH too, but after a while in the tank, like it'll go down closer to like the sevens. They're not picky. Like they're super easy pleasers. So you'd be fine with them, Robert.
Yeah, the only reason why those ones I think that I had bought that died were they were like really small babies. They had just come from being shipped from you, and I had a large ammonia spike. It wasn't like 0.5 or even 1 ppm of ammonia. It was like 6. It was off the charts. It went crazy because it was a highly stocked tank and the filter got shut off. So
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't. They're not temperamental or delicate in any way. I just had
No,
a bad stroke of luck.
let's put it this way. I accidentally, when one of these guys in this group was a baby, I was gravel backing, or at the time I think I had gravel, like when I first got them. I was gravel backing the tank, siphoning it out, and I accidentally sucked one of the babies up, one of the baby pandagaras, and into a bucket, luckily. And I was too lazy to dump the buckets, and I didn't realize that I had sucked one of them up for a week. I did a head count, I couldn't find him. I was like, looking everywhere, and then I didn't think to check the bucket until like later on or whatever. And
Yeah.
literally, he spent a week in an unheated bucket with no food, and was no worse for wear. Wasn't skinny, wasn't sick. I plopped him right back in the tank, and it was absolutely fine.
That's
Although I
good.
felt bad.
Yeah, see, they're not sensitive. They're not super sensitive fish. They're hardy. I just had a stroke of bad luck that was like extreme. That I seem to have.
Yeah.
Well, when you have 30 or almost 30 tanks, that kind of happens a lot. So,
Yeah.
Jen said she found some on eBay. She liked the way that fish just landed. Love it. I'm not sure what I missed that.
Well, there's some flow. They're kind of like, I've got the Cory spawning right now, which you can see that one on the glass is kind of spawning. They're in the flow. So I've got like a tidal filter on there. There's a good amount of flow on the right side of the tank if they want it, and then on the left side of the tank, I mean, it's not pushing my angels around or nothing. Like they can get out of it. Like if you give them a choice, I find that that's the best way to go about it. Like the rainbow fish like to stay over on the right, mostly in the flow, and then the ones that don't want the flow go to the left. Yeah, Pandagaras, they do really well in like any kind of community tank. Like they do fine in rainbow tanks, for sure. They don't bother any other fish. They just kind of stick to themselves, but you definitely want to get at least 5 or more of them, because they do like a pecking order, and they are very social. So you will want to get a group of them. So like the more the merrier with them. When I first got them as babies, I started with 1 or 2, and they were, they didn't really come out very much. Was 1 or 2 when they were babies. I added more, and it completely changed the dynamic.
June says, I sort of ran and dropped quick. Funny. I'm not really sure. I missed something. Robert said, I was thinking of putting them in with my rainbow fish tank. You can't lose. Like, seriously, if you've got room for an algae eater or something in there, a Panagara is a really fucking good option.
Yeah, I liken them to just a better option than a pleco. I mean,
Yeah, I think so too.
if you want to see your fish, and they're just a lot. They're always doing something.
Right. And they're
So
always out
they're
and they're
always.
very happy go lucky and very personable.
Yep, yep, yep. So I just think they're just a better pleco. Honestly,
They look like they should
they're
be.
that versatile.
They look like they should. Their entrance should be accompanied by circus music.
Yeah, they're always up to something.
June says, I like fish that need a large group. I've noticed I like those too sometimes. I'm laughing and can't
Oh,
tell you
oh,
what
you
the
see
fish
the
is.
eggs? They just laid eggs. You see the eggs, everybody? They just laid that on the
Hey,
glass right there.
Eggy, Eggy, Eggy.
You see them?
I do. I think. Wait a
Yep.
minute. Hold on.
One of the rainbow fish just ate one.
Oh, okay. I can see it then. Yes, I did. Was seeing it.
Yeah, it's like it's sort of to the right of the screen. The Corys are currently laying eggs all over the glass.
Oh,
Happy
um,
Corys.
I want to tell everybody. I don't. Okay. I want to do a video on different liquid test kits and their accuracy, their ease of use, and their price range. However, every time I'm
Oh,
able to get a
Smush just ate
different,
them all. Sorry,
oh,
Smush just ate all of the eggs.
because they, of course, she did. She's
You
hungry. She
see
lays
it?
her
They're
own
gone
eggs.
now.
Yeah,
They're gone now.
yeah, they're gone. But yeah,
That
I
was
want
funny.
every time I get one of these extra uh, test kits, I end up having to use it because I don't have the money to buy a new one. So I really need like a big chunk of money to buy all these because I want to buy I want to use the aquarium test kit by Pawfly. I had tried the aquarium test kit by Gold Label. It's a generic one. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like the API sort of, but it's like a lot more generic. It has gloves and safety glasses and stuff with it. So, and then I wanted to get the Fluval one. I think it is Fluval or,
There's
but
one
no,
by
it's not
Sarah too.
Fluval. Yeah, but that one's super expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just meant like I thought I'd get a couple, like the one from Pawfly definitely because I've been using that one lately and it's actually a pretty good test kit. I don't really see any reason why not to get it. But I'd go more into that in detail whenever I had when I do the video. But I have to be able to get all of the test kits at once so I can compare them and do it fairly. But I can't do that because I'm so fucking broke and it's pissing me off. Because I get one, I'm like, I'll set it back and I'll hold this until I get a new, and then I can't get the new one, and then I have to use that one because it's all I've got, and it's just, it's really pissing me off. So if anybody wants to help with that and buy me some fucking test kits of different kinds they want me to test, please, by all means, feel free to be my benefactor. I would love it. But I'm trying really hard to get that video out, but I can't. Like, I really can't. I just can't do it.
And then you
So.
spilled all that reagent.
Yes, that one I opened up and I didn't realize the lid wasn't on or the dropper part wasn't on it. I turned it upside down and just poured everywhere. I spilled all
I
of it.
can't June, if you're still here, June, you need to watch the video that I have on my channel. It's called the Friendly Panda Gars or something like that. And you'll see how they all like all I do is stick my hand down in the tank and all of them
Oh,
just swarm my hand and are just like grazing off my hand, and that'll sell you if you aren't already sold on Panda
yeah.
Gars.
They are amazing, June. You cannot miss that video. It really is beautiful. It really is. I mean, it's just amazing to see them. Anyway, you can just see it and you'll find out. Anybody that's watching and that's listening to me yammer on and not know what I'm talking about, go watch it.
Yeah, so I can't believe that the Corys just laid that cluster of eggs like in the middle of the tanks, like in on screen here live, and then Schmutz just ate it in like 2 bites. The
No
entire
shame. No
clutch.
shame.
I'm
No
proud of her.
shame.
That's my girl.
Hell yeah, birth control at its finest.
Yeah, I mean, I got way
Although,
too many Pandagars on here.
let's not do it for other people in general. Okay, let's not birth control other people.
I got way too many Corys in this tank as it is, so I'm not mad about it, honestly. I just thought that was good that they did it live.
Right? It's good. A good learning moment.
Entertainment, grade A entertainment.
Right. So
Yeah.
I forgot what we talked about earlier.
We talked about a lot earlier.
No. I mean, before we started the live stream. It's not that I'm ready. I'm just forgot.
Can't help you.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just thinking out loud. I do that all. Oh shit. Oh no. I saw water at the edge of my tank and my 28. I'm like, oh god, it's leaking.
You
But
thought
then
it
I
was
remembered
leaking?
I just put my hands in there to get sails out. Yeah, I'm not
You're too
stupid or
high.
anything. No, I'm not high enough. That's the problem. Let me tell you something. I function much better high than I do sober. Not drunk though. Drunk is a different story. You give me some weed though, watch me start walking straight. I'm serious. My pains start going away, and I start walking like I got the world, the world at my back and everything in front of me. I act like I know what I'm doing, but when I'm sober, I just fall over.
Perfectly normal.
Oh yeah, of course. To be 42 or 43 or whatever age I'm at now, I don't remember, and be falling apart like you're 92.
I thought you were 26.
Well, I am, but it's just a few years later. That's all.
Whenever people ask me how old I am, that's my answer.
I'm like,
26.
you really want to get them? You really want to get them sweating? Be like, how old do you think I am? Because if you're young and they guess too old, you're gonna be like, ah,
No,
bitch.
I always guess young. That's how you get out of that one. Always
No,
guess lower.
unless they're like teenagers or something, and then if you get some young, they're like, no, I'm almost an adult, man. I'm grown.
Well,
I'm grown, man.
we've been over this. Teenagers' opinions don't matter.
Yeah, but don't tell them that. They'll get pissed off and try to make it matter. No, I'm just kidding. June said she'll watch it. What are we watching?
The Friendly Panda Gar is one of my
Oh,
earlier videos
I
about
forgot.
like
I'm
we're telling
sorry.
her about
If
how
I'm
they
2 seconds,
grant on your hand.
yeah. If I'm 2 seconds past the conversation, you have to remind me because I have no clue. Oh my god, people are wanting my electric blue cars, but I'm so sad. I didn't want them to go, but I know
You
they have
got
to because
plenty.
I know, but they
You gotta
can't.
thin that tank out before they all get too big.
I know they're starting to fight each other. Not really fight, but nip at each other and like be bitchy at each other. And some people are trying to breed with each other. So you guys need to slow your fucking roll here. We are
They're
not ready for that shit.
gonna bust that tank.
Right? Well, the good thing with fish is they're not going to literally bust your tank. They will population control. It'll be way over what you want it to be. It'll be problematic. You'll have ammonia spikes and nitrate spikes and all kinds of other fucking spikes, and it'll be a problem. You'll be constantly dealing with it, but they will stop at a certain point. Or eat their
Yeah,
babies. They do that too.
I don't understand it. I don't have ammonia spikes like you do. I don't
Yeah, but you
understand
don't
it.
have like 30 tanks either. Well, I don't eat anymore, but I have like
Yeah,
15, I think.
that
But
is true. I got 5, so
yeah. And like I always have issues with things like because I don't have super expensive equipment and things I can do to organize shit. I've got like lines running across the room and stuff like that are just like
stuff
if
gets
somebody were to
unplugged.
trip on it, then it might break loose a sponge filter, and then I've got a tank with no filter on and ammonia spike. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck this fucking phone. Okay, there we go. If my
I
phone
don't
turned off.
understand. I do not understand how my giant ass angels in this tank can just disappear like this.
Because it's well planted.
I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, I guess I see one disappeared behind the valve back there. Oh, there's the other one. But they just like, they're just so big. I'm like, where the hell did you guys go?
Right? Like how the fuck can you disappear like that?
Yeah, with your giant asses. I mean,
Oh
it's
my
only a
god,
40 breeder.
Pygmy is about 4 inches. You know the bristlenose pleco that I
The
stunted?
stunted one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's only about 4 inches. Maybe 4.5 if she's lucky. But it's so cute. But she's gotten bigger though, because she was only like 2.5 at one point. So she
I
has
mean,
gotten bigger.
don't they get 5 or 6 inches? She's not that
About six
stunted
inches.
then.
Yeah, 5 to 6 is pretty typical. That's creepy.
What
Just made me shiver, she said.
what June about how the giant angels can just disappear and reappear in a 40 breeder?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. Orca's back.
Okay, so here's the things everybody needs to think about. I either need leopard angels, good ones, real ones, not sick ones, not mean ones, not stupid ones.
Well,
Real
I
leopard angels.
tried.
No, no, no.
I made
That is
an
no
effort.
reflection on you. You did your best, and you had it was fucking amazing until the person you got them from was not good supply. That was had nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You're good. But that's what
Oh,
I mean.
June's watching the video now of the Garas on my hand or my arm.
It's cute. It's so adorable. I'm so jealous that I didn't get to experience that before my guys went belly up.
Are you sold? Are you sold, June? Did
Yeah, right, Jude? How many are you going to get for that 100 and something gallon tank you have? You should probably get at
right?
least a
You could
100. It's
get
like one per gallon.
right. They're not bad, especially if you buy them like as babies. They're like at least over here. I think I paid when they were babies like $8.99, nine
Yeah,
ninety
that's what
nine a piece.
what I paid for my group too from you.
Yeah, but yeah, they're really not too expensive.
Jude says that is
And I
not
prefer
adorable.
what's not adorable.
Them sucking on your arms and hands, I guess. I guess it freaks her out.
It
Don't worry,
tickles.
Jude.
I
Mine,
loved
if
it.
you don't stick your hands in there and you don't tell them to come on to you, they won't. They're really good about personal space.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, they just like are. It's just like it's nothing. It
It
doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel weird.
yeah,
It's cute.
it tickles.
June's like it's not adorable. Oh, good, she says. Yeah, it doesn't hurt or anything. They're not piranhas. They're not taking your digits. They're just,
Yeah.
they're just sucking a little bit on your hand, like a
Yeah,
good lover.
I absolutely loved it.
I have issues. I have issues. I have whole subscriptions.
Yeah. I know Salient Jesse was he saw that video of them on my arm and he was like sold.
Right. That's so funny because
He-
when you put your hand in the electric blue Akara tank, they'll swarm your hand, and you can literally reach around and reach your hands through them and just pick some up, and they'll just like try to climb out of your hands and stuff. But they don't freak out. They don't run away. They just come straight back. You just grab handfuls of them and just pull them along the tank. June says, "Sure, it tickles." Don't put your hand in the damn tank. Get the damn Pandagaras. Deal with it.
show me a pleco that does that.
Right? Plecos aren't that cool.
Nope.
Oh, unless you count Pygmy. Pygmy's pretty cool. She's a bitchy bitch, but she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly
Oh,
sure it's a female by now.
I did a short with the Pandagaras. It's still one of my favorite shorts. It's I was able to somehow find vacuum cleaner dubstep music or something like electronic music, and I put one of those Sarah tabs on the tank, like the glass of the tank, and all the Pandagaras are swarming around it like
Yeah, I think I
sucking on
saw
the
that.
glass, and it's
Yeah.
like vacuum cleaner music, and it was perfect.
I think I saw that one. That's great. Well, I mean, I think I've pretty
Yeah.
much seen every one of your videos, I think.
Yeah,
So,
there was like 6 of them on that tab, and they were just circling it like with their chubby bellies, just like on the glass, sucking away, and it was just
okay.
perfect.
I'm super jealous of you guys that like have fish that like Rapashi and fucking the stick on shit. My fish are like, what the fuck? You're not hand feeding me? You're not giving me what I want? You're not making it rain flakes? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're sticking shit on the ground for me to eat. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, they love Soylent Green, and
Yeah.
you
My
haven't
lickings
tried
are hard,
the
but
freeze dried. You haven't tried the freeze dried tube effects, have you?
no. No, I haven't had the money to yet.
My Corys and Pandagaras go nuts over it.
I bet.
The other fish are like, okay, we'll eat it, but the pandas and Corys lose their mind.
But how do you get it to not float?
So like you put it in the water, get it wet, and then roll it between your fingers, and then put it like
Oh.
until you squeeze the water out of it, and then you put it back in the water pull it back out, repeat, squeeze the water out of it.
So it's
Do that
basically
until it
soap,
sinks.
like wood.
Yeah, like you just stick it, you get it wet, and then squeeze it out, get it wet, squeeze it out, get it wet, and then it should sink.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will try that because I'm always looking for something to get my kids, get my fish ready to eat. Which the funny thing is, most of my fish act like I don't ever feed them. No, that's not true. Most of my fish act like I feed them more than I do, but some, like the electric blue acaras and the Tetra tank with the Sicario and the Goblin and stuff in it, those two act like I have never fed them. When I fed them for you guys, that was the second time I fed them today, and they acted like they hadn't seen a fucking crumb in weeks. But yeah, so.
You know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't, speaking of feeding fish, I haven't given Kiwi and Banana my pair of Golden Wonder Killies in there. I haven't given them crickets in forever.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to say something about that. I need to get
It's
crickets
totally
for
about
Artemis.
time. Yeah, that was my answer to, because I'm too lazy to like culture live foods. Like, so when I don't have the free mosquito larva like that I get, you
Right.
just put a bucket outside and you get free mosquito larva that you
Right.
don't have to take care of. I'll just go to the pet store, pick up some crickets. The angels like them too.
Crickets are cheap too. They're not expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yep.
it was I think you get like 20 for like dollars. They're like 10 cents a piece or something for the big ones at my store. For like the
Yep. So the
really super big ones.
angelfish, at least the fish that I have, the angelfish like them, and then it's mainly for my golden wonder killies here. But the angelfish like them too.
Oh,
But I'm
Artemis, when
sure,
I got her the medium sized ones because I wasn't sure if the large ones would be too big. I got her the medium
yeah.
sized one. Well, I let Anita feed her, and when she did, she poured the whole fucking thing on the top of the duckweed and shit. So there's fucking crickets going everywhere. Artemis is going nuts. She almost knocked
Escaping.
the lid off like 10 times, just smacking against it, trying to get the fucking crickets. I was like, that is a lot of crickets, and she's gonna be fat. And Anita didn't care. But yeah, she likes to she chases them too. It was just crazy. It was funny. I wish I would have recorded it because it would have been really great video to have. Or a
I thought
short.
you were just I thought you were just giving her like earthworms.
I was, but then my colony ran out of worms. So I haven't bought any more. They're expensive. Night crawlers are fucking expensive. For like a pound, it's like fucking $50. So I'm not she doesn't need that. She can eat fucking pellets. Fuck that shit. I don't eat
Yep.
that good. It's not like I eat steak every night. She can fucking eat a pellet. But also, there is the fact that I have my guppies that, so I throw in. I don't like to. I don't like to. It makes me feel like a horrible person and a destroyer of life. But I will put in a deformed guppy or two every now and then when I see one. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I would just I think that's better than buying feeder fish from
yeah,
anywhere
because
else. You
there's
know
no
where they came
diseases
from.
or what. Yeah. Well, see,
Yeah,
the
see,
thing is,
I've stayed away from buying like live blackworms from local fish stores and stuff because I've gotten bad batches that made my fish sick before.
right?
So I liked getting the for fish that are small enough, I do like the flightless fruit fly cultures because they
Oh,
live their whole life in that, like they hatch in that little vial, they
yeah, you
turn
say
into
that, but
flies in that little vial.
I got a whole culture of fruit flies. I was going to start culturing them. Well, I set them to the side thinking everything was okay. And next thing I know, I've got gnats all over my fucking house, fruit flies all over my fucking house because some of them bitches decided to grow fucking wings.
Yeah, well, some of them will like the
Yeah.
so they're supposed to not have wings, but the more times that they replicate, like the
Right.
more times that they reproduce,
Right,
then
because no wings
eventually
is
they
a
get
recessive
wings.
gene.
Right.
So, like, yeah, I get that, but it was like you guys shouldn't have just fucking just all of a sudden randomly started having wings before I had a chance to feed you. That's not fair. It's not right. Stay that way for 20 years. So I
Okay.
come feed you. Yeah.
Perfectly reasonable.
I don't think I'm unreasonable. Why do I look unreasonable? I'm not a crazy person. Why would I look like a crazy person? I'm not sitting out here. I'm just kidding.
Guys, I think it's time to commit Shirley.
Oh, no, that's been a long time ago. You guys are late. Oh, my goodness. Sure, it tickles. That was the last thing June said. Oh, there's 11 people in here, but everybody seems to be quiet.
Yeah, because they're listening to
Oh,
you blabber on and your craziness.
well, my craziness is fun, you know? Come
Exactly.
on.
They're so entertained by your they're
Oh,
so entertained by your craziness right now. They can't fathom what they should be typing.
I'll tell you what, if you guys really want some more of my craziness, everybody's like, send me a cup of coffee. Send me a cup of coffee. No, 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 bitch. Send me a shot of vodka and maybe a drink to chase it with. Okay? Do that. So here's my PayPal. Here's my Cash App. You can send me a vodka shot.
Send me coffee. I want coffee.
Oh, hey, Mom, my mom's here. I didn't just say that out loud. Shut up, Mom. I mean, shut up. Don't tell my mom.
Henry's here.
My mom's here and Henry's here. Yes. Henry is here. Yay. I probably should be more excited about that than I am with my mom, but my mom I know is a devoted fan. So I
Your
I
mom
don't
wants
have to
coffee too. Two
I don't
votes
have
for coffee.
I want coffee. I've got coffee and vodka. That shit's the best.
No, coffee should not be mixed with alcohol ever.
You that's because you are sacrilegious and your face should shut up.
I love you too, Shirley.
Oh, you know you love me. I love you too, Mel. My mom is so disappointed in me. She's like, I didn't raise you that way. Yes, you did, bitch. You just didn't see me in the background.
Exactly. No alcohol. Your mom agrees with me.
That's because she's old and you're old at spirit.
You're older than me.
I said in spirit. You're an old soul. I'm a young and fun. I mean, I was 10,000 years ago.
I can't believe that June didn't uh want Pandagaras on her hand. Who doesn't want that?
She probably thought, she said she thought it would hurt. Well, when we said it didn't hurt, she's like, oh, good. So she probably thought it hurt or that they would bite
Well,
you.
like, so the Pandagaras are related to the doctor fish, the
Right,
Gararufa that they use. They use them in spas to exfoliate and eat the dead skin off of you. So, like
right.
those fish that you see swarming people's like feet and hands and bodies and spas and stuff,
That's
that
what they
is
do.
a relative of these guys. These guys are just more colorful. Um, and I just prefer them over the doctor fish. So
Oh, yeah, Dr. Fish aren't algae eaters. They eat dead skin off of people. And the thing is that people don't understand is that they're not exactly sanitary. So if you go stick your feet in a pool of Dr. Fish, you might catch something.
well, they're
It's been
so
banned. The
I
Dr. Fish
wouldn't.
has been banned in many places, like because
Yeah,
they're
I
not
wouldn't put it
sanitary.
that way. There's just no way to sanitize in between people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you could catch something.
Yeah.
You could because they
You catch
while they're
you
I mean there
you
was
don't catch something from the fish though. You catch something from the person that the fish was feeding off of
or from the
before you.
infection that you get from open wounds and shit like that. There's been people
Yeah.
who've had to have amputations from when they've
Mhm.
done the Dr. Fish thing. It's not the fish,
Yep.
it's not the fish's fault, but there are things
No.
that are in the waters and around and stuff like that that when you do that and you open that wound on your foot, open that skin on your foot, you're asking to be inviting shit in. So if
It's
you're
the
not careful,
practice. It's the
yeah,
practice of how it was being done. It has nothing to do. You're not going to catch something from putting
exactly.
your hand in your tank with your
No,
fish. Like,
no, as long as you keep a clean tank and you don't have any
yeah,
wounds on your and okay, I'm not gonna say won't because I caught something from putting my hands in somebody else's tank, but that tank was a sepsis It was sepsis. It was disgusting. It was like literally 4 inches of milky fucking water. And I only put my hands in there because I was trying to make sure there were no more fish in there. And I didn't know, but I had an open wound on my hand. So it was like a trifecta of fucking perfect. It was a perfect storm. All the right conditions met all the right conditions. And therefore I ended up with Mycobacterium marinum in my arms. But
How is that, by the way? It's been a
I
while
still have
since we had an
granulomas.
update.
I still have granulomas, and they're not. I'm still taking antibiotics. It's been like what, almost a year now, and I'm still taking antibiotics, but they're not really sure because I still have granulomas, so they don't know if that's because like leftover from it from Mycobacterium, or if there's still active Mycobacterium marinum in my system. So it's just like, yeah, if you have an open wound and you're afraid your tanks are dirty, put some gloves on.
Did you end up actually? Don't even do that. Just don't go in your tank. It ain't worth
Yeah,
it.
like drain that shit, do a water change, some shit, because some poor fish.
Um, what was I gonna ask you? Yeah.
That's a good question that I don't know the answer to.
Oh well, I'll remember eventually.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it too. Just when it's gonna be like 6 o'clock in the morning your time, so 3 o'clock my time, and you're gonna call me and be like, I remembered what I was gonna ask you. And I'm like, bitch, I'm sleeping. But yeah, so anyway, send David a cichlid. I didn't
Jesus,
see that was on the bottom of your thing. I can't with this
sweet
stupid
baby
little phone.
turtles.
This stupid phone, I can't, like, I can barely see the screen. It won't let me do anything extra. Like, it won't let me comment because it'll let me comment, but it won't let me see the comments on that the other people are commenting. It won't let me do, like, it's just, it's a pain in the butt. That's why I have to have two fucking phones. Okay, so I think I want some ice cream.
Do you? Me
Okay.
too.
What kind of ice cream you want?
I might still have some brownie, mocha brownie from my blizzard earlier.
I'm kind of thinking Rocky Road, but not the ribbons kind, the real Rocky Road with real marshmallows. You down?
Oh yeah.
Okay, man. Let me tell you something. Okay, so what have you got in your freezer? Because I need some help because I need to go buy something myself. I don't have anything. So what do you think I should get besides the Rocky Road? Because that's a given. That's just a given.
Moose tracks.
Moose Tracks. Ooh, I can handle that. Moose Tracks is pretty good. They're not too much peanut butter and shit. Here we go. Gotta go, guys. Peace out. Love, peace, chicken grease. See you later. Don't get caught.